So what is Pubg? Pubg is an online multiplayer game which was developed by Pubg Corporation, full form being Player Unknown Battleground. Now this is owned by a Korean video gamer named Blue Hole. So what exactly this game is? So 100 players are virtually sent out to a island, and on the island they are supposed to kill each other with weapons and survive to win the chicken dinner in the end, and that also goes towards your level up as well. Why Pubg? Why so many people are attracted towards Pubg? Given the reports in 2019, it was said that Pubg had almost 500 million players playing each day, and there were more than 400 million downloads in the year 2019 alone. Now, the first thing, the game is very interactive. Now, apart from being interactive, first off, it's easily available. You can easily go ahead and download it from your iOS or Android, depending upon which phone you have. Also, it is available free of cost, so you do not have to pay anything for that. You can just go ahead and download it on your phone. All you need is your smartphone. That is it. You just need your smartphone, and you can go ahead and get into the world of Pubg. Number 3, as I said, it's very addictive. Now, the game tends to give you some sort of an adrenaline rush when you actually kill other players, and when you're actually winning something, especially when you're in a team and you're guiding each other and then just saving yourself, killing people. So it's kind of very rewarding. It activates that part of our brain which releases dopamine. And what dopamine does is that the release of dopamine, it makes you addicted to things. It can make you addicted to drugs, addicted to relationship. In this case, it's the game. Now, the fourth reason why so many people play it, it's because it has a unique voice feature. Not only you can just go ahead and play the game, you can also make friends there.
Why is it dangerous? Well, as you can see, the game is pretty violent.
Now, these things can have an effect on your brain. It can give you anxieties. Also, it can make you very irritable when you talk to other people. If you have not achieved anything in the game, or if someone's stopping you from playing the game, it can make you very irritable. There was also one more incident wherein a boy actually killed his father just because he did not want him to play the Pubg game. Just imagine. That's horrible. Now, this game does pose some serious mental health risks. What I mean by that is because when I initially started to play the game, I don't know what makes this game so different, but I don't know what made it have such an effect on my brain. But when I was playing it for the first day, I was hooked to it, and then for the second day as well. And I played that game for like almost 9 hours for those 2 days. And believe me, if there was something, if my brother was shouting, or if something fell down, I thought that those were gunshots and someone was approaching me. And then when I was standing in my balcony, I could see people, and I thought those were the people that I had to kill. Those were the enemies. And I'm pretty sure that isn't me, just me. But I've talked to a few of my other friends as well, and they said that they have experienced the same thing as well. Now, they told me when they used to sleep at night, they could hear gunshots, and they were so realistic and something that they could not avoid. And believe me, I faced the same thing as well. So that is scary. Also, if you go online and if you search the videos on YouTube, you can find various videos of people who are actually addicted to these violent games, and they actually lose their sanity. Even you cannot actually differentiate between reality and the virtual gaming. There was also an incident in Jammu and Kashmir, India, wherein a fitness coach was hooked onto Pubg, and he fell mentally ill, and he was hitting himself while playing the game when he was not able to win, and he was admitted to the hospital to get the treatment for the same. And almost more than 13 people did fell ill the same year which was last year, due to the same concern, right? Now, the fourth thing, it completely disassociates you with your social life. Now, what I mean by that is because you're always hooked onto your game. You would, obviously, if you have a gamer syndrome, if you're hooked onto these violent games 24/7 or any game, for example, right? If you're hooked onto it, you wouldn't want to talk to any of your friends, you wouldn't want to talk to any of your family members. Obviously, you just want to be on the game and get that adrenaline rush inside your head, right? So that's one reason. Now, 3 ways where you can actually, if you think that you've fallen a patient of the syndrome, of the gamer syndrome, first thing first, your good night's sleep, and you talk to your family and do something else, anything else that you want, right? Number 2, just restrict yourself from using your cell phone, because almost all of us play these games over the cell phone, or even if we do over the computer, on the computer. Just restrict yourself from going to the computer or using your phone for at least 2 to 3 hours a day. Take intervals where you can actually do something else. You can actually take time to socialize, talk to your family members, or do anything that you want, but do not use your phone. Watch television if you want. That can help, right? Number 3, it's said that you should meditate because meditation is a cure for almost everything, but let's be honest. If we were the ones, if we were really good meditators, we wouldn't be here at the first place, right? We would have been meditating rather being hooked to these violent games. Now, if you cannot meditate, just make sure that you listen to music, because if you listen to music, it definitely helps cure this. It helps to shift your mind, it helps shifting your thoughts. So try that, or listen to some meditative music, or watch a movie. That helps. Watch a movie that can also shift your brain towards doing something else. So try these things and let me know if you're suffering from the same thing or not, because I have actually talked to a lot of people and I was actually intrigued, very much intrigued to make this video, because I think this is something that all should know, and this was my personal experience. And if you are facing something that is like that, then there is a feature in the game wherein it says that you've played enough. You've played for 2 hours throughout the day, so make sure that you take some rest. And I'm not blaming the game altogether. I'm not saying it's completely bad, but since we're adults, we are the ones who have to take control of our lives. So until my next video, I'm gonna try to make a video soon. So until my next video, stay safe, stay isolated, maintain social distance, just normal thing, keep washing your hands, sanitize, and stay safe. Bye-bye.